I miss her so much. How is it possible that I can't remember her face?
Und ich kann es immer noch nicht beantworten. Dies ist die zweite Folge, herzlich willkommen, von Serena. Ja, wir wollen uns...
I have to remember her face.
Wir wollen uns an das Gesicht, ich glaube, unserer Frau oder Freundin oder was auch immer, Verlobten erinnern. Serena heißt sie.
So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Okay, gut.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
What did we talk about? Damn this fallible memory of mine. The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course. I can imagine her cuddling up to me even now, putting her hand under my shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we made love here, too. There was no place in the cabin we didn't before things deteriorated.
No more informations, please.
The most comfortable spot in the cabin, well, along with the bed, of course.
Ein recht gruseliges Bild, muss ich sagen. Ich muss nicht.
This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. Priorities, right? I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly. There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well, except for Serena. I can make out nothing through this window. There was a time, long ago, that all this disrepair felt oddly homey. All the windows are drafty, but like everything else, we just got used to it. We liked it, even. I can make out nothing through this window.
Okay. Achso, ich kann von hier aus weitermachen. Was ist das? Ja. Okay, dazu sagt er auch nichts, wäre nichts zu sagen. Okay, auch in Ordnung.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
True friends stand by each other through any adversity. Okay. Ist dann nur wieder der Tisch? Was ist da? Ich werde es erstmal nicht also vorlesen. Ich denke, das geht auch so.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes. Blue eyes. It's based on an Irish folktale. Warrior poet Oisin goes to Tirnanog, a Celtic otherworld known as the Land of Youth and Promise. Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones, fairies. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you. I've always been drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life. My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid, in between stories of what she could still remember of her childhood in the old country. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you.
Okay, kann es jetzt sein, dass...
The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else?
Werden wir wahrscheinlich einen Schlüssel
We
brauchen.
use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside. It's too painful. I want to, but not yet. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. Big enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Ist gut. Wir haben es verstanden. Okay. Also mit hätten wir hier eigentlich alles abgeschlossen. Ich dachte gerade, wo er hier sagt, hier, Blue Eyes, dass er vielleicht meinte, okay, sie hätte vielleicht blaue Augen, die Serena, und dass sich das nach und nach dann quasi ergibt, das Bild, aber falsch gedacht. Okay, hier aber nichts weiter. Gehen wir ins Schlafzimmer. Das ist tatsächlich echt eine ganz kleine Bude. Wow.
She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
Ja, sieht schick aus.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet. See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
And no trap door under there, just more creaky floor. I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
And no trap door under there, just more. I always resisted the
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
Ich dachte, da käme wenigstens noch irgendetwas, aber wohl nicht. Ja, schauen wir erstmal, was der Schrank hergibt. Hä? Und was soll er mir hier zeigen? Achso.
Good night, love.
Ah ja, gut, dann jetzt habe ich eins
You would
übersprungen.
always bring her reading material like I did. Why are these nightstands so empty?
Tja, das weiß ich auch nicht.
Dust everywhere.
Kenn ich unterher.
The amount of dust on it might make me hack up a lung. It's full of little scratches and gouges. Dust everywhere.
Okay, das hätten wir.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Aha. Das will er nicht.
I'm not sure why, but I don't feel like opening it. The sole thought of it drains what little energy I have left in me.
Irgendwie werde ich hier überhaupt nichts öffnen.
Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway. I'm a casual dresser. No need to change clothes right now. Don't think Serena would approve of me making an even bigger mess of the clothes in here. Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway. Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out. The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her... There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
Ja, kann man positiv, aber auch
I
negativ
feel
sehen.
too restless to sleep right now. I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose.
So, die Zeit ist eigentlich auch schon wieder
There are
längst
no
um.
monsters under the bed.
Okay,
I guess they're all in my head.
gut. Ja, jetzt haben wir den nächsten Raum eigentlich schon fast durch. Ich mache mal, ja, ich habe keine Ahnung, wie lange das hier überhaupt noch sein wird. Ich hoffe, wir kommen auch mal dann da raus. Vielleicht müssen wir auch noch irgendwie dahin oder irgendwas anderes noch machen. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Aber ja, finden wir in der nächsten Folge raus. Dies war's von der zweiten Folge von Serena. Ich hoffe, es hat euch ein bisschen gefallen. Euer Darksaber. Bis dann.